Okay. Hi, welcome to Urban Goes Green. I'm here today with Jack, and he is from an organisation called Posivitree.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's it, exactly.
And so we've met, basically the function of how we met was I was interested in putting some content onto your website. So maybe tell us a little bit about your project and the purpose and goals and aims of it.
I will. So Posivitree is about providing a home for positive video stories from all around the world. So there are many people living positive lives and many people just doing small positive actions in their lives. So maybe greening up their life, transforming their life, planting a roof garden, so on like that. And some people taking much bigger steps, running organisations in third world countries to give opportunities to disadvantaged people. So there are many, many people doing many, many wonderful things in the world, but I just think we don't get to see them. I think if you watch the news, you get to see the disasters, but you don't get to see what happens after the disasters so much. You don't get to see the rebuilding. You don't get to see the opportunities that emerge and, the real stories that are happening. Because if you look at the news, you'd think that if you took that out as an extrapolation of society, you'd think that everyone in the world is either a murderer, a rapist, a politician or a sports star, or maybe a weatherman. And that's not the reality, is it?
No.
Most people are leading positive lives, or at least neutral lives, and taking positive steps every now and then. So when there's a disaster in Queensland or Japan, people donate to relief. They send clothes and so on like that. I know someone who sent a whole container full of clothes up to Queensland after the flood. And I'd love to show you that story, but there's no video of that story. So with Posivitree.com, it's about providing people with a home for that and a reason to create that story. If people know that there's a home for it, then they're more likely to create it and post it.
Rather than having the themes of, the rapist, the murderer, the politician, the sports person, what are your themes? How's the website designed?
Yeah, so particularly for Docklands, it's important to mention, urban redevelopment, so greening up society, so lifestyle, how people can take actions in their own world to, transform it, to get rid of chemical, pesticide sort of based products and go organic, buy clean, green cleaning products, so on like that. Science, arts, renewable energy, world development, international relations, and personal stories as well. So, I know someone who works with refugees that have been separated. So, they work with the Red Cross to find people and organisations, and then they're actually there in the airport or wherever they meet to see that greeting, and I want to be able to share those stories as well.
So, with Posivitree, what if you were to see sort of the overall vision, the outcome of what it is? What is it? What does it look like? Where does it develop? Is it global?
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
Sounds big to me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So at the moment it's just a little sapling which is just pushing up through the digital earth and starting to grow.
Through Docklands TV.
Well, yeah, there's some roots through there as well. Exactly. So yeah, absolutely. It's about stories from all around the world, and imagine that everyone around the world who has access to the internet can watch this. So universal access, and if you can upload, then you can share a story. And if you want to get more involved, you can create your own tree. So social networking things built in. So that's what's going to be developed over the next few months.
So you would incorporate that into Facebook or something like that?
Well, there'd be two separate things. So you can already feed out from Facebook. So stories, you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. So those things are already there, and new stories are posted there. So you can follow us in those ways as well. But imagine that you could go into Posivitree and create your own account, and then connect with other people. So that's the way that people will be able to collaborate. So, you can see what they're doing, what they're working on, follow other people and so on, and start conversations, and then put your own videos up. So create your own tree. That's the idea, and then connect with other people.
Okay, so just for you personally, you're at the School of Social Entrepreneurs.
School of Social Entrepreneurs.
So maybe tell everyone a little bit about that.
Okay. The School for Social Entrepreneurs has been in Australia for 3 years now. It came out of the UK, and it was brought out by some very experienced social entrepreneurs here in Australia. And their idea was that there's a real need for this. So people who have entrepreneurial skills and the desire to create something that's never been created before need to be facilitated. So it's about action learning, doing, seeing what happens, reflecting, making a plan and acting again. So rather than doing up a business plan that you spend 3 years writing and then implementing and you realise, well, that doesn't work and you've got to reinvent it on the fly, it's about taking steps every day to move things forward. And then, so it's evolving. So it's a fantastic place. So they're doing mid-year intakes, so there'll be 2 programs every year. They're in Sydney and Melbourne at the moment, and they'll be in Adelaide maybe next year as well. So they're growing a lot.
Wonderful. So is there anything else you'd like to say about Posivitree? Have we covered off everything?
I think we've covered everything. The main thing is it's about providing a home for these stories. And so anyone, if you're sitting in your office or wherever, you're outside in the park, you're feeling not so good, this is about, at its simplest form, you being able to go somewhere and just click a button and feel inspired. Just feel like the world is better than you might be feeling at that time. So that's the simplest thing. You can just go there. There's a home you can go to. You can just watch a video and see what someone else is doing and making their world better. And then beyond that, it's about you feeling empowered to make change in your world, to create videos, connect with other people, and collaborate on projects. So that's what it's about. The overall vision is that everyone in the world would be empowered and encouraged to make change in their world and make the world a better place.
That's good. Well, I'm supportive of that.
Good.
So thank you for coming in, Jack.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next week. Ciao.
Bye.